important question for our friendship. When you go to the movie theater, do you ask for extra butter or regular butter or no butter?
I put Skittles, not Skittles, M&Ms with the popcorn.
Alright, I'm gonna remove George from this call.
Hold on, please. You didn't give Mans the chance to explain himself.
Well, definitely a rainy day today. Of course, my camera just lagged a little bit. Go figure, I guess. But yeah, like I said, rainy night for sure. Just sitting down playing me a game of Red Dead Redemption 2. That's for sure. Yeah. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. This is my weekend vlog number 5. This is the 5th weekend vlog that I've done so far since I've started doing these. And yeah, for this video, what I'm about to show you guys, it's not going to be the most exciting video that I've shown on here. You know, I think some of the other weekend vlogs that I've done, I've probably done a little more of, but anyways, for this video, basically what I'm going to be doing is, you know, for the first part, I pretty much just walk around the beach area, walk up and down a pier, and just record some boats, and, you know, also a pirate ship, because the town near me, which is South Haven, Michigan, they have their pirate ship there, and I guess you could take rides on it. It costs money, I'm sure, but, you know, I'm not exactly 100% sure how much it costs to ride on it, but yeah. And the day I was in South Haven, there was a festival going on. It was Blueberry Fest. I didn't record much of the festival because there was a lot of people there, and I didn't want people to think that I was pointing a camera at them, so didn't really record much of that, unfortunately. But yeah, it was August 8th that I went to South Haven, walked around, and went to the festival. It wasn't really the most exciting festival. There were other areas in South Haven that they had the festival set up at, but I didn't walk around the entire area because, yeah, I just wasn't really up for it. And the other part of the festival, I would have had to walk quite a ways. So I ended up not doing it. I guess I could have, but I just really wasn't up for it the day that I went. So, and earlier that day, prior to me going to South Haven, I had to get up early to go move a bunch of heavy stuff, you know, from my job. So, you know, I was already tired out by the time I got to South Haven, but, you know, I still had some energy to walk around. So, yeah. It was definitely a beautiful day, the day that I went and visited South Haven. Yeah, that's for sure. I absolutely love visiting South Haven. You know, I go there quite often. I live about 10 to 15 minutes away from there, so, you know, I go to the gym there. I have a gym membership at Bronson Wellness Center, which is in South Haven, so, yeah. And speaking of the gym, you know, that kind of brings me to the other part of the video. So the next day, on August 9th, after I left the gym, there'd be a thunderstorm that would roll through. It really wasn't all that severe. I don't really know if you would consider it a severe thunderstorm. I guess at times it did kind of get into that range a little bit, but for most part, I don't think it was way too bad. But yeah, after I left the gym, I had to run a quick errand at a store in South Haven to pick up a few things, and then as I was leaving the store, I just noticed these crazy looking dark clouds rolling in, and then I started seeing a shelf cloud roll in. Well, I hopped in the car and was trying to get out of South Haven, but because there was still a festival going on, everybody left at once, and it took me a little while to get out of South Haven, and the shelf cloud ended up catching up to me. So I ended up pulling off somewhere for a little bit to let it pass, and I started back up driving, and you guys probably hear a train. I live right by some railroad tracks, so yeah. I've recorded trains on many occasions, so yeah. I'm pretty sure that's an Amtrak that's going by, because it is getting to be that time. So there's an Amtrak train that rolls through here between 10 and 11 at nighttime here in Breetsville. So, but anyways, back to the subject matter. So, yeah, pretty much on my way home, I had to drive through a storm. By the time I got home, the worst of it was already past, but it was still raining on and off. So, yeah, had a little bit of interesting weather. I guess the rain was much needed, and like I said, it's raining again right now, so had some on and off rain between then and now. So yeah, but anyways, I don't want to keep talking a bunch. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the videos that I took. Again, like I said, you guys are watching my weekend vlog number 5. Enjoy.
Take some. It's kind of dark. You want another one? It's kind of dark.
Why don't we do over here? The light is facing the other way. Yeah, you see.
Thank you.
Coming this way now, it put up its sail, or its sail. That's where I'm at. Yep, it's gonna be coming this way now. Oh, zoomed in a little too early. My bad. Dang, that boat is rocking. Holy smokes. Okay, that would freak me out.
My scaling just poured all down my fucking back.
You want to get on it, Bubba?
I always remember those times.
Oh, I just left the gym a little bit ago and had to run a quick errand. And we got a shelf cloud rolling in. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to be able to, if traffic ends up being heavy, I'm not going to be able to get out of town in time. Dude, green arrow. Holy smokes. Of course, that festival here in South Haven was still going on, so man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no kidding. chance it, I guess.
Hardest one reaches for how is that looking?
Oh, Jake Yo-Yo tonight. I wait for you to
How is that here continues to show how you're filling in and tell static of area. A little bit told my customers effective now. Also, it's sporadic in nature, but often as well. So this is going to have a pocket of some damage and wind in that area.
It's not too bad right now. Got a little windy there for a sec.
Where this little indentation is, near the over ISO is, you should be inside and away from the windows there. Chandler, if you want to take over for a second, that would be great for like 2 minutes.
Of course, right before I started recording, they mentioned Bloomingdale and Breedsville.
That's fine. Evan here in South Haven is right out ahead of that line. That's a nasty looking shelf cloud there. Also a lot of turbulence and a lot of what we call whale's mouth underneath that shelf cloud there. A lot of turbulence, probably pretty gusty underneath that shelf cloud there. So again, that's not, it's scary looking, but it's not going to be anything dramatic like that or anything like that to be concerned about. It's just strictly wind at this point.
Okay, why is everybody stopping?
See if we can get it back.
Do I need to have radar pulled up or no?
If you want to, yeah. I'm going to try and down some food here. I'll be right back.
Alright, y'all are stuck with my radar now. As we can see here, we've been kind of monitoring things throughout the better part of the last half hour or so. Kind of from Ottawa County on down through the lake. The bulk of it is coming onshore into the Allegheny County area now. It's going to be rolling across the N40 corridor here within the next 20 to 30 minutes, if I had to guess. So we are seeing some larger, DPC spikes here, so there could be some heavier rain or small hail in there. Here we can see some pockets of almost 50, maybe a little bit more than 50 mile an hour winds, 3,000 feet off the ground. So there is the potential for that to be mixing down to the surface. We just don't know. If you have the Michigan Storm Chaser app and you're in the South Haven area, you can definitely submit a report over to us. You can submit a picture or a video right through our app, and we'll be able to see that in real time if you're seeing ongoing severe weather or field location. But outside of that, we can just monitor up and down the lake of Northwest Michigan. The bulk of the precipitation is still outside of Berrien County. We have Cass County right next to Berrien County as well. Right now, the Allegheny County area is definitely being looking at so in the Allegheny County area, especially at and east of the
Holy smokes, the wind's trying to pick up.
Areas like Joel, direction of the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. You're outside now, currently. They're actually a little bit closer to the Lee area because I do think that velocity is a little bit delayed. So, Allegan, you're going to be up next in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Besides Allegan County, we haven't seen too much in the terms of anything going on really in Van Buren County or Marion County. Precipitation still offshore. Ottawa County right now is just a few minutes. I want to say Washington Road is fine, but not much significant in that area.
Yeah, Ottawa County in particular is an area that's like really sleepy.
Oh my gosh. Freaking live stream keeps cutting out.
Fairly gusty winds as this moves your direction here into Kent County. It's currently in Allendale, Hudsonville areas. Do you have Hudsonville, Cam?
There's more trees over here.
Hold up, Cam.
Oh, I'm hydroplaning.
To put it back on the radar.
It is. You're good. So we have a couple of cameras over Hudsonville. We have the Auto Body Experts camera, also Grand Equipment Company. I'm kind of curious to see what they're both kind of showing there. That's just south of where that wind gust was reported, but also the wind gust was also reported that also confirmed gust of 58. That is at severe criteria at Sabbath. 58 mile-per-hour wind gust at Sabbath. I'm going to get this. All Allegan, all again, area, North County area, Northwest County, in a severe warning, only when confirmed.
northwest portions of Cass County here in the southwest portions of the state. We do expect this line to continue to work its way from west to east. However, we're not sure how intense it's going to remain as it works its way from west to east.
2 tiers of counties says it's a bit better, but anywhere north of that, good luck.
Nothing is more fun than chasing a ULCS notch through the Allegan forest.
Copy.
When you take your radar back, excuse me, Brian, you want to do a
Ann Arbor, 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's the area as well. That's the general track of this. All the seats I have, I have to go cold water. We're at state time at 5:50. Now in the area about 20 p.m. and have air service on 5. That's the general doesn't look overly impressive, honestly, on velocity radar, Chandler, but excuse me, we're still getting reports of. Actually, I don't believe we're getting any reports out of this area just yet. We're getting reports up in Allegan County near Saugatuck of damage and outages there, but I've yet to hear anything from the South Haven or Van Buren County area. So either way, this has a history of producing some pretty significant wind gusts.
I thought it was supposed to be kind of a bad storm, but it wasn't.
It was a little crazy in South Haven for a bit, but not the worst.
Well, at least surprised you was next to a lake.
Yeah. It was raining quite a bit for a little while. I damn near almost had to. I almost thought about sheltering because of how the way the shelf cloud looked there. I thought it was going to be worse.
Right.
So.
What was for supper?
I don't know yet. The worst of it is past now. And we got more storms coming later on, but the worst of it is past. I'm not exactly too sure what's going on right there. This was dug up a few days ago. Oh, yeah, there's a pipe right there. Huh. Well, it is what it is, I guess. That jet was loud. It's not so loud now, but before I started recording, like, I heard a noise and then I looked up and I saw that jet go through the clouds. Oh, and my camera skill isn't very steady. My bad. Looks like it might be going, yeah, it's going towards Grand Rapids. Alright folks, that pretty much concludes my weekend vlog number 5. Like I said, it wasn't the most exciting video that I've done, but I don't think it was the worst one either. So, you know, I can't complain about that. Definitely had a good time walking around South Haven. I wish I could have recorded a little more, but like I said, I didn't want a bunch of people to think that I was pointing my camera at them. So, you know, I didn't really record too much. And then for that storm that came through, wasn't the worst storm that I've recorded by any means, but, you know, there were times where that storm did get interesting at times, that's for sure. Yeah, I might not have looked as bad while I was recording it while on the road, but it did get interesting at times. Now, before anybody on here judges me for recording while on the road, my full attention was on the road. Yeah, I was not looking at my camera. You know, I wasn't even paying attention to it. You know. And I didn't record a crap ton either while on the road, because there were times where I wasn't recording and it did get pretty bad. So, yeah, you know, I wasn't distracted by any means. I know you're really not supposed to hold a phone or anything like that while on the road. I know laws here in Michigan are getting pretty strict about that, and other states too. So, but I do it cautiously, and like I said, I don't pay attention to my phone while doing it. So, yeah. But still, it was definitely quite a storm that I recorded, even though it wasn't the worst one I've ever recorded. That's for sure. But anyways, I don't want to keep on speaking. One thing I will say is, when I was listening to the radio while recording the storm, I had a live stream that was playing on my phone that was from Michigan Storm Chasers. You know, that's where the live stream was coming from. You know, shout out to Michigan Storm Chasers. They're the ones that I usually rely on as far as weather goes. Occasionally I'll watch some of the news stations around here, but a lot of them are more focused on things like politics these days, and you know, that's something I try not to get into much with this channel, you know. But yeah, Michigan Storm Chasers are who I get my information from. Occasionally I'll also listen to Ryan Hall, y'all, or Max Velocity. But that's about it. You know, big shout out to Michigan Storm Chasers for reporting on the weather. Some of their members were actually around South Haven when that storm was rolling in. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, they mainly focus on Michigan. Some of their chasers go into Indiana or Illinois, sometimes Wisconsin, but for most part they stay here in Michigan, which is why they're called Michigan Storm Chasers. But yeah, you know, big shout out to them. Mad respect to them, that's for sure. But anyways, I'm done here. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Again, I know it wasn't the most exciting video, but You guys all take care and be safe. Peace out.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. And cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Let's go. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die